Hello? Let me see if I can hear you. Okay, there it is. Very good. Give me just a minute. 1 second. All right, I'm back. No, I got really lucky. I make both of them because I had the
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, good microphone is working. Everybody, welcome to Assembly. This is our weekly coding session, mob programming session. I'm Drekken, and I am excited to have you here. I'm always happy to have you here back with me, coding our bot. This is our mob programming group coding session. Now, if you're not familiar with mob programming, it is like pair programming, but it includes you who are watching on YouTube, and those of us who are part of the members are going to be doing the switching between the pilot and the navigator role. And give you a quick summary of how that works is you got a pilot who's doing the coding, navigator who's keeping their eye on the direction of where we're coding, and and then we have you, the mob, who are watching out there, who will give feedback on code. You'll watch for our mistakes. You'll give your concept and idea, and then us in the pilot navigator roles will switch every 15 minutes or so. We have been currently working on this project for about 20 days or 20 days ish, on making this Angler bot. This project is essentially to create a bot that will bait our opponent into a place that is advantage for it on the micro ladder. And so this project is open for us to decide how we solve that problem. How do we make a bot that is in its own advantage, and how we go about it is up to us. And so we are now on the what I hope is the last leg before it goes up. We had obviously a couple of bugs that were problematic in the past, but I hope we've worked those bugs out more or less, and now we can finish the last leg of this, which is coding the bot on the second map, right? And so once it's done on the second map, then it goes on to the ladder, and then we start responding to what other bots do, and we take a couple of weeks and code some responses, and then we'll wrap this project up and we'll call the project done. And right now let's bump into the coding area of it, and I'm joined actually today with MindMe, and I think Dog Tato might join us later, but if not, it's MindMe today who will be joining me to help push this project forward. MindMe, are you there?
Oh, yep.
Awesome. All right. So,
Trying to catch up.
well,
It's been a while.
yeah, it has been a while. Good news is a couple weeks we were a little stuck. Um, so right now I think we're on the second map now. We've moved on to the second map, and with the second map, we'll do a quick run so that you can see what the situation is. But when it comes to the second map, we are running into a problem. I think I have a to-do for myself. Check if the delayed start is messing with the self-defense mission. Okay, so the zealots are not going to their correct position. They're not responding correctly. So right now we're on the next map. We're trying to work a strategy of where we use the thing in the middle as a blind spot to give our bot the advantage when the enemy passes by. And last time we left it, unfortunately, the zealots were not responding correctly to where they need to be. So what we have right now is Dog Tato coded in the self.game. So he took the map center and he did some points downwards for where they need to stand, and then we numerate over them. Each one of them gets enumerated over in the where is it? It gets enumerated over. Let's see if I can just find enumerate. Here it is. It gets enumerated over in the register behavior for the melee. So somewhere between there and in the beginning, it causes an error. Where we last left off, and my note says, and we have a to-do in here, is that because there's a delayed scout, a delayed start that we programmed earlier, I'm wondering, and that's when we declare the actual points. I'm wondering if that's actually causing a problem, because when it's looking for the points to set it, maybe the points don't exist, or it's being delayed, or because when we pass a single coordinate through, as in the center of the map, it works and they respond. But when we try to set multiple coordinates, as we do with the up at the top, they don't. It causes an error and they kind of like freeze up. So that's kind of where we are right now. And I will.
But it's going through them. Is that correct?
Yeah, it goes. So it goes through, except when we try to get them to set up in their own position. So when we let's get them to set up in their own position. The coordinates from where you can see, if I don't know if you can see what we're looking at right now, the coordinates.
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, the coordinates. These coordinates here. Whenever we try to get them to sit at those coordinates, it freezes up and they won't go to do that. So if we let's see if I can get this to right. So if we pass in a single one, they will go in. I've done some tests where I've removed the points and just try to do the game in full center. That does not quite work. So it's anyone we try to enumerate over the coordinates and assign them to each one. That's when it runs into problems.
Okay, so the stalkers go to the one.
Yeah, the stalkers work. The stalkers are A-okay, but it's only the zealots.
It's the 4, so you want one for each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll do a run. And let's see. Actually, I remember I changed up some of my StarCraft 2 settings over the weekend. Hopefully it doesn't mess up with what we are doing. Hopefully I changed it for the better. We'll find out. Because I changed it changed its graphic for it to focus on my actual graphics card and not. Let's try this again. I actually did not remember. Maybe I should change that, and that's just good old Linux being Linux. Hopefully this doesn't become an actual problem. Please load, I beg you. Oh, it looks like it's loading. Thank goodness. I hope. We'll see. Yeah, because it's loading. Whew. Oh, it's loading a lot faster too. Oh, whatever I did must have worked. So, okay. Are they actually going to their? Maybe this actually worked.
Is it a 2?
I can't tell. We'll find out in a second.
They're moving.
They are moving. Okay, so it actually worked, I guess. So maybe it did work, which is weird. Because I guess it. Oh, and the stalkers aren't stuttering back, so we have to investigate that. But we'll do it another time. Make sure it wasn't a fluke, and that's on the right side. So maybe double check to make sure the left side isn't bugged. But we'll do a test and make sure it actually runs again. We'll make sure that wasn't a fluke because that's
funny. I was actually thinking while you were explaining this, I bet it works.
What? Then if I yeah,
I don't know. I had a feeling
that it would work.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I was gonna make a joke. I bet it works.
Yeah, it's so funny. We spent like the entire time last week just trying to debug that bug specifically, and so I didn't know what was causing the bug, so I feel like I narrowed it down last time. So, but I didn't actually think I fixed it. So
you're only having to run the one instead of the 2, the one box instead of the.
No, so it does run the one box. It runs both boxes, but how I'm streaming it to you, I only capture the one box. I don't capture both boxes.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I should yeah, okay. So I make sure I was capturing the right one. So I only capture one in my visual to show to the you or to the stream. No need to capture both.
Yeah, they look moving, but you're on the same side again.
No, this is on the left side now. So maybe I fixed this. I think maybe I fixed it. Maybe it worked. Maybe.
Are
I
they going
guess
to the
they
right
work,
spot?
but oh, are they going to the right spot? Okay, so they're not really standing in a row, but oh, okay.
They
So
might be going somewhere else.
they're like a little. So something's I forgot something's interfering with them, so they can't. I think it might be in the loop. Something might be in the loop where they're trying to return back to their position, and that's why they're not immediately running up there. But I'll have to invest. We'll have to investigate that. Okay, so I guess it's fixed. I don't know why or how, or maybe I fixed it last time and I don't remember fixing it. Either way,
I'm
it
not
looks.
convinced.
Uh,
Said I'm not convinced.
well,
I
good.
think there's something going on there still.
Oh, there's.
Is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
right
Yeah,
spot?
well, it's not fixed. Okay, so it's not fixed properly, but it's not what like it's further than it was before because
No,
before they wouldn't move at all. They stayed at the main point, and the game froze until I exited out of one of the until I exited one of the windows, and then they would move. So
Yeah, I
I
just
did.
wonder but the positions here they look different than where they were at, is what I mean. Although
Oh,
I guess the is it the
okay. Well, I'll let you start first, and then I will do
oh I don't want
navigating,
to start
and
first.
then let me get my timer going.
Because these down here they have see you got the 4 on both and -4. Okay, so they should be like in a line.
They should be in a line. Yes, 100%. They should be in a line.
But then also down here you got 3, 2, and then -3, -2. So it's like they're split up a little bit there, I think.
I think that might have been in our testing. I think that part might have been because we were just trying to get it to work. So they should
Right.
be in a line, but you know what? Let's switch to following you.
It
And
seemed like they were all trying to go to the same spot.
yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know why that is. So
So where does the code to? Where can we need to print out where they're going, right? So we can see
So
if they're going
if
to the
you
right
go,
spot.
if you just do a search for enumerate or even in the melee, it's in. Oh, it's in. Yeah, it's in here. It's in control attackers. So it should be down further down. If you're looking for where it calls it, it'll be further down.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get our coding music going. So we have a little bit.
Here it is, I think. Okay, position. Yeah, position per I. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see where you debugged here. Oh, it's doing that again. Maybe it's just success at distance is causing them not to go into the line.
Uh. Oh, the success distance. Maybe we could
I'm
change
not
the
sure how that
sensitivity
works
of that.
exactly. Well, they should still be kind of spread out, right?
Success
Should we
distance
do?
could do it.
I don't see anything. I mean, it seems okay. Position, target position. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But then they didn't. Is that where you want them? The position where they went? Is that where you want them to go?
So that position is. I think we didn't actually land onto the main position where we wanted. We just actually wanted to get them in a row, and then we were going to move it forward. So the idea is we want the stalkers to be close against the wall, and the zealots just a little bit in front of the stalkers. Is the idea.
Okay.
At least that's initially how we planned it, was to see. Because right now we know that if the stalkers are against the wall, they will get a free shot if the enemy is on the opposite side of the median.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm trying to think of how do we have it. So we don't really have a. I guess it wasn't the strategy wasn't fully fleshed out because there is obviously the problem is if the opponent goes on the opposite side, the side that the zealots are on, or I mean that they're on, it's good. If the opponent goes on the opposite side, they get an advantage. And if the stalkers have themselves against the wall, they at least can't be surrounded. Was the idea? As if they wouldn't be surrounded.
So if you're up against Zerg, they won't.
Because if they're up against the center or when against a thing, then they wouldn't be surrounded. So we haven't actually landed on the points because before we were able to get the proper points, we ran into this bug, which
we can try like moving them apart and see if they all go to the different things. Then we would know if they're going to the right locations.
Okay, let's do that.
They're not so close together.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do that.
So what was this? You can just try. The higher the number, the further away, right?
Yeah. I think the left number is the x-axis, right? So that's. Oh, you're just talking about moving them just anywhere. Let's just see.
Yeah, just that way we can be sure that they're going, and then we can decide where we're going.
Okay, let's do that.
Move them to,
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because these aren't final, right? So
No, they're not final. They're not final. No. Sorry,
I'm not changing anything important.
No, you're not changing anything important.
All right, 6. Let's just go 8. 2 should be plenty, right? And do we want to do both or just one side?
No, let's do both just in case, so we can test either side either
6,
way.
8, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be. That way they're not. We'll know if it's working or not. If the code's working, and then we can work on getting those right, and then moving from there. So you got the other map. We were last time I was working. You were trying to get the to come in from the corner.
Yeah, so we got them essentially we put them in the what's it called again? The sight blockers. So we ended up putting the zealots in the sight blockers, and they hold position in the sight blockers, and it actually works. Oh, okay. So something. So one of them, something's out of bounds. One of the
one of the points.
One of the points is out of bounds.
Oh, well, here, I'll just put this back down 6 then. The other number's far away enough. There, we try it again. I think.
So yeah, we put the zealots in the sight blockers, and that they hold position in sight blockers, and that ended up being pretty good.
Nice.
So they get a good. So if someone's tearing and they run into it, they run right into the zealots and get a huge advantage from the sight blockers. And then the stalkers go on the top. And then even if it comes, the stalkers will stutter back, and then the zealots will come into go into the positions that they need to go. So I think it ends up working out pretty well. This one is a little bit tougher. I would say this one's a little bit tougher because we don't really have a cohesive solution here. And okay, they're moving. Here we go. Where are they? Okay, they're kind of going in somewhere else.
I like to have the selection is at the bottom there with it's going across. It's like it reminds me of an old '80s movie.
What
But they're just not moving now. But, where are they at? I can't see.
Oh, I'm on the. Maybe I have the wrong window shared. Oh, I do. Okay. My bad. Let me.
Oh, where did they go? Did they go in the right spots? That's all that matters.
They did. Sorry, I just realized sometimes depending on which window, it's just shared. Hold on.
All right, so.
They went to different spots, so let me make sure I have the right one shared.
Good. So we just need to find.
Oh, you can see it now. Okay. Now you can see it. Hey, Dyson. Nice to see you. Yeah, and I got my stream stable. It took me a bit to figure out how to do it, but my stream is finally stable. There might be some stutters here and there because I'm still working from my laptop. but it should be a lot more stable. I spent like a whole week rebuilding my stream from scratch. Let's run it again so you can see it, and hopefully we'll get the other side this time.
So how about splitting? That's what this looks like. This might be these -3, -2, 3, 2. Is that to split the zealots on each side of
Yeah.
the?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want 2 on each side?
Yeah.
Just to scout so you can see on both?
Yeah. So, at least on the left side, it seemed to do the right splitting. I mean, like, they seem to take the points correctly. So let's see if this is the right one again. Hold on, I have to just make sure it's actually. Oh, it's not capturing the right window. That's why. Is this StarCraft? This one's StarCraft. There we go.
So this one says here.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's okay. They're definitely going because I can see from the. This is the ones with the -3, but the other one's the opposite, so they're going both sides. So. So if make sure I'm understanding right. We want them touching the. We want the zealots touching the mound in the middle so that they can't get surrounded.
We want the I was thinking the stalkers, but you know what? If we had the zealots, that might make sense too, because they're in front and the zealots and the stalkers are a little bit back. Because what we know, what we know so far from testing is that if a unit is right up against this and they have vision, they can actually shoot a unit that won't have vision. So that's what we know for sure. So if a ranged unit is up against this wall, it will have an advantage over a unit that cannot see around the wall. So that's what we know for sure. We did a couple of testing, so we know that that is an advantage. But I mean, it's a small advantage. So whether or not that like translates into actual wins is debatable. All we know now is that if we put the stalkers against the wall, technically one of the stalkers will get maybe a shot off before it gets seen. And then if the zealots are in front of it, then it could probably protect it. So it's kind of a little weak strategy, but so far the one I got. And then we were going to say that if after it doesn't, if it doesn't get attacked, it would then wrap around in a different direction. We'll come around, try to go around the side, so that if someone is setting up for us, they'll have to break formation. So that's currently where we sit with the overall strategy.
All right, so where do you think we should move these points?
Let's say, let's put the stalkers right up against the center, and 2 zealots on each side. Let's try that for now. Let's see where we land. So 2 zealots on the above and 2 zealots below the closest towards the actual, not too far away from where the stalkers are. So they're standing in front. Hey, Tony Smith. I think we are making progress. I'd like to think we're making progress. This map is a lot harder.
That might be too close.
Yeah. This map is a lot harder, I think, than the other map. I think it was a lot easier to come up with a strategy for the other map than this one. But we'll see.
Yeah, 2's probably too close, huh?
Yeah. Probably
Was four
because
the
we had
was
4
for
last
the
time. 4 was where we were at
yeah?
last time.
Is that the closest? Is that where it needs to be? Is 4 or
So can we? Let's do 3. Let's split the difference and go 3.
okay? And then I think these 3-2s should I should split them on each side.
Yeah,
right?
that was. I think that should be about right. 3 2s and then yeah, 3 2 3 2. Okay, let's ready to give it a run.
So yeah, that should split them, I think.
Okay, let's see.
So do the Zealots get any vision? Are you wanting to take the first shot and then move the Zealots forward, or are you wanting to?
So right now we have to.
The Stalkers should be faster, right?
You mean in like movement speed to get to where they need to be?
Yeah.
I don't
lots,
remember the actual movement speed of the Stalker versus the Zealot. I want to say that the Stalker is faster.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure because they're slow lots, right?
I want to say that the Huh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah, we should be seeing. Are
We
we
saw
on the
this-
right one?
Yeah, this is the right one. Oh, you can see them, right?
Yeah, maybe they're inside the mound there. Maybe it's
Oh,
not far
maybe
away.
yeah, maybe they're inside the mound and it's just putting them to the closest position because it can't go
Right.
there.
Let's check the Stalker position too.
Dyson Return says Stalker is 4.13 versus Zealot 1.13. So like look at that. We actually don't have a vision here, and this is exactly kind of the. So this Stalker back here actually has advantage because it has vision. Okay, so
I'm not sure why they didn't go up to the bottom and top though.
yeah, I don't know why either. Let's try different. Let's try different numbers then.
We'll try the 4.
Yep.
It has to be. Has to be. And then maybe 4-3 here on the right on the Y.
Yeah.
Try that. I keep trying to save the web page.
Is it good? You want me to test that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You should spend the day writing some debug code.
What?
So we should spend the day writing some debug code so you can just print the positions on the map and then just pick a number and then you know exactly where you want it.
Well, that could work too.
I wish I knew more on Python to do that easily.
I mean, it's just like a printf, no? Oh, but you mean
No,
like
you gotta
more
print the
efficient?
screen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I mean like you print the screen so you just like every square, like every coordinate, you like put on the screen, and then you can just look at the coordinate and then you know like I want to go there.
I
And you already know it's gonna
I
be.
think I did something like that for my my other bot. Oh, I think it crashed. Yeah. Okay, so it crashed. Something's off bounds.
Really?
Yeah, something's off bounds somewhere. Or it's in a place that it's in a spot that is not reachable. Because it only crashes like that when something's not in not in the right space.
Well, you already had the 4s, so those must be right. So it must be the 4s and on the Y. Right to 3.
Dyson, I set out to build a bot today, but instead got lost for an hour in my head thinking about design. Never built a single thing. Dyson, this is the you've run into the quintessential problem. Sometimes analysis paralysis. I have always been of the mind to just start coding and then it's always good to have a plan, but I think there's a point where planning sometimes gets in the good becomes the enemy of great. Or is it in a way, great becomes the enemy of good? I can't remember how that saying goes, but essentially you're trying so hard to make it so perfect, you end up doing nothing. So
yeah, I always just start coding.
Yeah, I just that's what I just do. I just start sitting down, and then once I get into the flow, because I usually when I code, actually when I do anything, I usually do things in 30-minute bursts, and then I take a break for 5 minutes, and then sometimes I will, once I've done the first round of doing something, on the second round I will start doing the actual planning, because then I'm already in the flow of it. Because once I'm in the flow of something, then I'm like, oh, okay. And it's a lot easier than trying to get started from nothing. I think that's to clarify. Getting started from nothing can be painful, especially if it's something like when you have infinite possibilities and infinite directions of where to go. That's the biggest thing.
If I was starting a new bot, the first thing I would do is be working on getting your data in, all the all the information stuff that you're going to be using for debugging or just whatever.
Tony Smith, that is it. You start coding for 15 minutes and spend 3/4 of an hour debugging. That's just life. I don't do debugging enough, and I think next week I'll actually do research because I remember last time when I started coding, not last time, sorry, when I was doing my other project for the video, my bits of code video, I started. Actually, mind me, you were there when you were talking about debugging, so that you can have all the little circles on the space, and Laddie did it for me, and I didn't really do it for myself. So Laddie kind of did it for me and gave me the code, and I didn't really understand what he did. So I might look into. I think we streamed it too, so maybe I'll just look over the VOD and then redo what he did, so I can actually do it myself. And that way we can actually see, because I think it's Bernie actually has the debugging code somewhere. You just copy paste it, and it shows where you can place everything. So maybe I'll get that for next time. We can have the layout of where the coordinates are and where the units are trying to walk to, which, as Miami says, will probably make it a lot easier.
Yeah, it can save you a lot of time in the long run.
Yeah,
because you can just see what you're thinking, and you can put print to world over their head, over the head of the unit, any information if you want to see what they're thinking.
Yeah, there's a code for it. But Bernie made one, and I just don't know it off the top of my head. And if I went looking for it, I think I'd spend a lot of time just looking, and that would just derail this session. So we'll try to make do for now, and then I'll make a note for myself. Actually, I'm gonna make a note right now.
Oh yeah, well, these coordinates, I think those should.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let me.
I don't know why they didn't work last time though. So -4 doesn't seem that far out of bounds to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna run it now, and then I put in my to do. Look up debug. Bernie debug. Bernie debug.
Getting cold up there?
Yeah. Well, I'm right now. I'm in the south. I'm in Argentina.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's that's way far.
Yeah.
I was like, was he gonna think south is New York? He come to Argentina.
No, I'm lower than you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong window. What am I looking at? This is the wrong window. Well, I'm looking at the wrong window. Okay.
Well, at least it didn't crash.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Oh,
that looks good.
That looks really good. That's exactly where we want them, actually. That's actually a kind of good spot.
Yeah, you might get a little closer. I think. Can we do 0.5 or something there? You can do 0.5. Right?
Can we do 0.5? So I don't. Can we do quarters
I think
of a
so.
coordinate?
Yeah, you can. You can. I used to position with 0.5s all the time. Yeah, you can. You might want to like move one to like 3.5 or something. But overall,
Oh, this is actually, that's almost like perfect.
But they're still trying to go back now. They should be releasing.
Yeah.
So we need to put like some kind of trigger there, right?
Yeah. So something like they're being like they're being pulled. So we have to figure out what's because every time they try to
I
go,
think they're trying to attack and then they're trying to go back to their old positions. So they're fighting. They're doing that thing where units dance back and forth.
Yeah. So every time they try to go, they try to switch. Okay, we'll switch after. We'll switch now, and I'll take over, and then I will hunt down this. Well, actually, you're navigating, so what do you think? Should we hunt down this coat? This whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I'll close this window. Figure out. Let me get my timer going.
Those positions are good for now, right?
Yeah, those positions. Actually, those are really good. I think that's actually spot on. But those positions are pretty spot on, actually.
How did that bug happen? I don't understand, because this 4 can't be that far away, right?
I actually...
I don't know. Oh, well.
Okay. So now, let's see. So what would be causing that? That's like, they're in a loop. If I go over to
it's not... It's...
Like
I'm expecting it to be something where it's not exiting out properly or something, or it's not skipping. Because it's fighting. There's one going want to go one way and one want to go the other way.
Yeah, because it's going else for I.
We got.
Actually, I don't need this debug anymore. Because we're not debugging this anymore. This was successful. So we're passing over position, and then. I guess we could do it. We could actually maybe put it in a.
What is the launch late attack? What is that?
Which one is? Sorry?
The launch late attack? Is that for.
I'm not following your screen.
You're right. Oh, it's right above you. Like 3 lines. Or not the 3. So you got the elf here and the if up here. You see where I'm at?
Oh, launch late attack. I think this is
Is that from the other map?
I think this is for the other map. If melee and not self melee combat started. If self launch late attack. I think this is if if they are not if they've been waiting for a certain amount of time, then they go and attack the main to the pylon.
Okay.
So combats. So if not melee started, and what starts this again? Is that? That's probably.
Well, it's not triggering. I was just wondering if it should be triggering because it's not triggering if it's going back to this other.
It's going to the else. Yeah. It's going to the else.
So it's not triggering. I was just wondering if it should be triggering.
No. So it goes over each unit, and it sets the position.
This here does not seem to be started. This else LF close ground enemy. That's off the combat started.
Yeah, that's if
I don't think that combat started is triggering.
Combat started. Let's find out what was the condition. So if enemy units. So if they're enemy units, so if it sees enemy units, it should start self-check melee combat started. So if it sees enemy units, because it does work on the other side. So if enemy units self.melee is the total supply units, self-enemy combat started equals self-melee combat started, and then inside self-melee combat started, if self-melee combat started is then return true. If melee shields, did it do a print statement? Oh, it did. Here it goes. So it did this fired. So if melee shields, so it did fire
at the right time.
Good question. Did. But it definitely fired because it printed out this statement here.
Right.
So it printed out.
Yeah, once it's true, it can't trigger back because we got the first true up there at the start. Yeah, I don't know.
And let's go back to Actually, I need to keep the chat open just in
It
case.
just seems like that enumerate's still triggering after it shouldn't be.
What about the success
I'm not sure why.
at distance?
No, that didn't seem to have an effect on it.
No, it didn't. Okay, so
Because they went to the right spots.
what if we put like oh, you know what it is though? I think it's because we used to have a flag, and the flag would go when they got to their main position. The flag would go, and then the flag would then no longer allow it to loop into here once the flag had been set because they got to that position.
That should be the close ground enemy, right? It's down there, the LF. So it's got, if not combat started, you do the top.
Oh, that's true, because if combat...
And then it should go down after combat starts. It should skip over all of this, and we should no longer be there anymore. Can you put a print statement up above the 4I unit and enumerate? And then you can just, I mean, it's going to print it a bunch of times, but then you can see if it starts printing it after you see the print statement for the combat started. So that would know if it shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. Anything doesn't really matter. So we shouldn't be seeing that after it does the but that would rule out that that's what's happening that's causing the problem. If it shows, then we know that's the problem. If it doesn't show, then we've ruled it out, and it's going to be something further down in the code. So hopefully we don't see that after the other print.
Yeah, it's going to print it a bunch of times, and then hopefully it should stop as soon as it sees enemies.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's what's kind of.
Oh, but you're very right, because technically, as long as if the combat started, then it should skip over the whole thing, and it should never go back down there.
Right. So that could be good, but then we would need to go down to the other part where it says the ground. It'd be the arrow will be down in there instead of in this part of the code, so we can just rule it out. But I'm on the right one. I don't see it moving.
Oh, I got the wrong one open. Nope.
Well, it's the printout that matters the most anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's still. Oh, nope. There it goes. Melee count. No more prints. Good.
It triggered there that time, though. Why didn't it trigger the last time?
That is true.
Hello, Pablo Martinez. We're doing good. I'm doing good. We're just we're debugging now. So yeah, it did trigger here.
All right, so you can remove that print statement, and then we can go down to the close ground unit. Although we might want to see from the other side because
I think we want to see from the other side. I think we want to know if it's printing. So that was left side. Yeah, that was left side.
So it's like spring there, right?
Yeah, it is. It is spring here. It's spring. Southern Hemisphere. I've never been here before. It was.
I've never been there. My daughter went to Ecuador.
Oh, yeah.
5 or 6 years ago, I think. She liked it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like down here. It's nice. Hopefully this is the right one. Oh, not the right one.
So we're on the right side this time, right? Or left side? Or right side? Yeah, right side.
It's not doing the. So something's up here.
Are we on the right one?
Yeah, you're in the right. We're in the right one.
Why isn't that working? It's doing the thing again where it's going to the wrong side. They're all going to the top again. I don't understand that.
Yeah, they're in the wrong area now.
And they're stuck.
Yeah, and they're stuck.
There's something weird going on there because yeah, it's still going. It hasn't triggered the combat starting, or right now it finally did.
I wonder what is it? No, it can't be vision. Could it be vision?
Well, no, because you can see the zealots right there.
Pablo Tina says you have to calculate distance over enemy for do not maintaining the position, maybe because you have enemy units in another part of the map. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just if they're visible is the trigger. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the trigger is. We'll investigate the trigger. And that's on the right side because it works on the left side. So
We're checking the shields because there was a reason we didn't want them to. We wanted them to stay in position on the other one until their shields got damaged.
Oh,
I think that's what it was on the other map.
Okay, okay, so let me do quick.
I was looking at the conditions down there.
If melee combat started. So let's go back to what causes melee combat started. If enemy units. Let's go to enemy units. Enemy units equals self.enemy units, which should honestly be if the unit exists, right? If self.enemy units exists.
And then we were checking down here, but we were doing the you had to go into that function to check melee. And then see, it's checking for shield damage or shield amounts. I think it's checking for damage before it's not triggering until it's taking damage, because I think we did something with the other map.
Okay, so let's see. So if enemy units. So if there's enemy units, then we get this enemy supply. Oh, because the enemy supply was to know if so it knows that the enemy exists, so it can count down. That's why we have check enemy supply. So it's checking if it started 0 so that it can add the amount of total enemies, and when it reaches 0 again, then it can know that it can go and attack the main base. That's why we have this.
Okay.
Actually, that might be good to double put like a little comment here. Used to track enemies for final attack. That would be good to have. And then if melee combat started, self-check melee combat started. Melee units. So this is check if self melee combat started, true.
Yeah, that's fine. Just see down here we're doing check melee shields.
So we check melee shields. And then check enemy on high ground. What's check melee shields? Let's see where this goes. Check melee shield. If for unit in units, if shield okay.
So it's not triggering until they get damaged.
Until they take damage.
We can put in another thing for map specific, I guess.
Yeah. Man, that's gonna make it so complicated. But no, you're.
I know it's not ideal, but I mean it's a hack for sure.
It's a hack. It's so janky. It's so janky. I love it. It's janky. Oh my god, it's true. I mean,
without going and reformatting a lot of code there, I don't know what else to do.
Okay, let's do a hack. Let's just janky hack it. Well, it's only 2 maps, so luckily, in a more larger scenario, it probably wouldn't be ideal. But if we just janky it, maybe it will be fine.
So you can do it down there in that code, in that function. Yeah, just put it above. You want the first if to stay.
Which one?
Or no, go up to the main one up here. You see where I'm at?
Where are you? It doesn't even. Oh, it doesn't even let me see where you are.
Oh no. It won't.
It's
not
here.
showing one, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what should
after that return true? Just I think we need to do an if map. Okay. Whatever the code is to identify the map.
Am I gonna put all these if statements in this if statement, or we're just doing a new if?
Well, there's 2 ways we can do this, and we can make it a little less hacky. Is we can just detect map and make 2 functions.
Oh, okay.
So then this bottom code down here would.
So
only
we do have
all this code here would work only on the other map.
So we have a detect map already. So we can just do an if such said map, and then because we already have a detect map already up in the top at the beginning to determine which map it is. BM versus P.
Yeah, but it's not passed.
Oh.
You'll have to pass it, or I don't know. I mean, you can do it like a global, maybe. I don't know. It's not.
Isn't it global?
Usually good practice. Yeah, no, there's no global. Well, Like, there
Because
would be a
it's
global
self map.
variable.
Self.map equals PM. If
Well, that's good enough, I think.
yeah, self.map. So yeah, so the self.map is set as either PM or BMW. So BMA, not BMW.
All right. Yeah. So just do that. If self.map equals which one are we on? PM.
I think this is PM. So if self.map equals PM.
Two.
Whoops.
Two equals.
Whoops. 2 equals, right?
Double equals. Yeah.
PM, and then we'll go,
Probably just do else for the rest.
and then else.
No, after the because you don't want that code running on the PM, right? That's what we're on now.
Oh, is that?
You want that running on which one? Which map are we on now?
Oh,
Is
sorry.
it
That's
PM?
Oh, which map is this? Is this PM or BM? B.
Because you want that code to run on the BMA.
Yes.
Not PM.
Not PM. Because we're on PM. So let's go BMA.
Yeah.
BMA.
And then you can just do either an else
Else.
after. No, you're too far down.
Am I too far down?
Before the return false. Return false needs to be the last line.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You know what? I put this in the. This needs to go back.
Right.
Oh, just shift tab. Shift tab. Actually,
Go.
Else.
And just else, yeah. And now we can put some code in here to just, I guess for now, just if they're visible, we just say it's started.
If.
Or do we want to wait for?
Yeah, let's say. Well, let's put.
Actually, since it's only code, this only happens when you. This code is only called once the enemies are visible.
Yeah.
We can just return true here. Else return true.
Else.
Oh, you don't need the else. You've already got the else.
Return true.
So that should just work anytime there's a visible. But also, why didn't the code work at the start there? Why didn't split up? That was the other issue.
Actually,
that should make the combat trigger properly now. That should be fixed. But we still didn't get the proper split.
Do I have this return false in the right line? Or
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, switch your turn. But actually, I'll start it after I'll do a run, and then we'll start it. Let's see how this goes. Let me go check the chat. Sorry, chat, I was coding, so I didn't get a chance to see. Some impression cause you have low shields. Maybe code some way to calculate the shield health. Yeah, no, we're just gonna bypass all that altogether. All right, while this loads up, this is a good time for me to let you know, !join, and you too can join us in the membership. Hopefully I typed !join correctly. Perfect. While this loads up, you can join us on Mondays in the membership. Become a member, and you can be in the rotation of you can either be a pilot or, oh, is this the right window? That is not the right window. Switch windows. What? I didn't actually pull up anything. Oh, is it frozen? Oh, it is frozen. Okay, something's up with the positions.
Huh.
Yeah, something's up on this. It's something on the right side. Something's weird with the right side.
How can these? Is that?
Yeah, it's something's wrong with this position.
I mean, it worked that one time. Great.
The left side always works.
And it didn't change, but that one time was on the right side when the split looked so good.
Okay, let's run it again. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this.
But then the last time they didn't do the split at all. So I'm wondering if this stuff is this not running? Something might not be running right with this positioning.
It also could be. I think I'll talk to Rasper about it too. It could also be a framework problem because this is a custom map. Sometimes it does. Oh, it runs now. The fuck is this? So that might. Oh, it's working now.
Well, on the left side though, or I'm seeing the left side.
Oh, okay. Let me change the. Nope, that did not change.
No, it's doing the right thing there with the split. See, weird.
It is very weird. Oh,
Oh, that was great.
it fired.
Right. So that's what we want, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Wow. Oh
So we
wow,
lost
it's firing. It's working. Wow, wow, wow. That's actually amazing.
Oh, we're gonna win though. It's gonna win. I thought we were losing, but it's gonna.
No,
Make
I think
those-
it should win. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I
Oh,
spoke too quick. Hold on. Okay, I think it's gonna win. Okay, it's gonna win. I was a little like, is it gonna win? Yeah, it's gonna win. Okay, I didn't have to watch it, but now Pablo, even if you haven't started coding your bot, please join us in the group. We not only it's not only just bot coding. I'm also running events as well that are member only. Like this Friday, I'm going to be doing an interview. We're doing a live AMA with a AI engineer from Frost Giant. So if you're familiar with the new game, oh my god, my brain just froze for a second. So if you're familiar with Frost Giant's new game, you can come in and check it out, and we'll be doing an AMA with one of the AI engineers. He works on the Stormgate. My brain just blanked. So Stormgate, if you're familiar with Stormgate, we're going to be talking to one of the AI engineers who works on the bot. The bot's like if you play like the stock AIs there, he works on it, and we're gonna talk about it. Ben from Frost Giant. So if you're a member, we'll be doing it. I'll be putting up the VOD later up on the channel, but we have to do editing and all that stuff. If you want to ask questions, then we're taking live questions. So if you have if you have an idea, if you want to work in AAA or ask him questions about working in AAA and how AI, because he actually started doing bot making on coding games a while ago, and then he got his job at Frost Giant. So all my questions would be like, how does that translate? How does making a bot translate to making a AAA game? It may not make any difference, but I don't think that's necessarily true. I've talked to him about some of the algorithms he uses, and we've had some conversations on Discord about what it takes to make an AI for an actual game. And there's some interesting stuff. So I look forward for that conversation. If you're a member, you can come ask live during that, and then if you're not, it's okay. I'll do stuff. I'll put up a video for it here on the YouTube channel for you to watch later. But that's one of the perks of being a member. You can come watch these things that I record. All right, so it actually worked, so that's good news. And it actually it actually went to where it's supposed to be. And I'm always wondering if you should see to make sure the left side works too.
I think we should run a couple more just to see if
that
bug is going to come. Because there's something, I think, I'm wondering if it's maybe not loading sometimes.
So we'll see.
When we had the error with the -4, that didn't make sense either, because -4 it was 4 and -4 on the Y. Those shouldn't be out of bounds. I mean, out of bounds should be off the whole map.
Let's, I think we're on the left side this time. So actually make sure it's actually capturing the right side. It is not capturing the right side. That is to my chagrin. If I can just do this.
Okay, that's weird.
I need to actually follow it with my camera. Why did that one get left behind? That was weird.
Yeah, the positions looked good otherwise. And they attacked like they should.
So, yeah, they are...
That was actually even better than the other time.
Weirdly enough, it's actually... The performance has gone up a lot. I wonder if something is loading incorrectly, because now my performance has gone way up. And I wonder if it was running slow before.
Maybe it's your capture, because before you were capturing 2, because I would always see the 2 windows.
Oh, okay, maybe the performance just went way up,
and now you're
drastically
only
up.
capturing the one. So that's going to be.
Maybe.
Although I don't know what it really requires to capture. If
It's
if
like
it's
processing power, like CPU, but like I'm watching my CPU and it looks fine. But anyways, let's run it a couple of times and then see what happens. Either way, we made a lot of progress. Oh, I just realized my stream. Oh,
you jinxed it.
okay, here we go. So yeah, if you're currently in the if you're in the membership, if you look into the Discord up in the announcements, you can see the link to get a reminder for when it goes live. And then if you're in the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and you'll get it when it goes up. This is not the right window. That's not the right one either for me. There we go. Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. Like
Well,
now,
except for the. Don't know why I lost. I mean, I guess it could still. Nah, it's not going to win.
what? That was. I don't know why that went so poorly. I don't know why that went so poorly.
It looked fine at the start, but then
It did look fine. It shouldn't have gone so poorly. I'm actually a little disheartened.
maybe the other two Zealots didn't get there in time because they're a little spread out.
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
why
it's
that.
just if somebody all ins it on one side, you're going to be down 2 Zealots for just a few seconds. But
Yeah, maybe the strategy. It's unfortunate because maybe you're right. Maybe they're split up, and you're right. They're.
we can move them closer together on the two sides, so they're not so far against the wall. So they're more closer with like maybe a 0.5, moving in 0.5.
No, we still have this print statement. I totally forgot about this print statement.
Yeah, I wouldn't need that anymore.
Nope.
I'm on the wrong window, I think. I don't
Is
see
it?
nothing.
Yeah, you're right. It's on the wrong window.
Yeah, see, they're all at the top there. And they got there pretty quick, though. I mean, maybe just a tiny bit quicker would help because you're going to focus fire on the one. That's what's going on there, I think.
Yeah, but they're definitely taking a huge disadvantage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they're taking off as soon as they see. And so the first two are taking off, and then they're going to be right up there in the middle of all those others because they're all together.
Yeah.
So I think I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the total solution, but I think we can get them a little bit better if we get them closer to the
each
center
other?
and maybe
To the center? Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's try that. What if maybe we should have no, because I was like, what if we had the stalkers a little bit back? But actually, the stalkers seem to be in a really good position. It's just the zealots are not. In
yeah,
the
they would
top
be moving forward more if they weren't. Yeah, I think they're fine.
Yeah,
It's just the zealots are getting focus fire.
yeah, and they're taking a
'Cause they're-
huge disadvantage.
Yeah, because you got two there that aren't two of them that aren't fighting until
Right
I mean,
away.
it's only a few seconds, but since it's already so even with the numbers that those that little second and a half just seems to be the difference.
Yeah, and they're also taking damage as they try to climb up, as they're like coming around to try to support.
I think if we
Okay, let's. Is it my
try
turn?
the
I can't remember.
2.5 instead of 3 and 1.5 instead of 2.
Oh, it's actually. Oh, it's you. You're. It's more on you now.
Oh, it's my turn
Yeah.
or your turn.
No, it's your turn. I started. Let me put focus on you. That is not.
All right.
Oh, live share. I was clicking the wrong thing.
1.5. 0.5.
Oh, did I lose my coding music? Oh, I must have paused it.
All right. I think that should about the 4. That's fine, right? They're
Yeah,
not
the
too
4s
far
are
forward.
fine. The 4s
Maybe
are
we
fine.
should go like a. Yeah, let's see what this does. And maybe we can move them back just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're coming for us. So I mean, we can totally just way back just a tiny bit.
Do you think we should move the stalkers back one as well? Oh, does this crash? Try this again.
They seem to be fine to me. I mean, as far as the, I mean, they're not having to move around to get their shots. At least I don't think they are. I'm assuming they're doing damage where they're standing. They're not stuck there. I don't think. I guess that could explain why they're not getting as much damage. But we could also have them, the zealots, instead of. We could have them on the same Y and different X's.
Oh, they're bugged. Some things they didn't like the coordinates.
Has it started?
Yeah, it started. It's frozen. It doesn't like the coordinates. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like the coordinates.
Weird. It can't be. Let's try it again.
Okay.
It has to be the other one because I mean I'm sure you can use. I've used 1.5s. 0.5s like so many times. You have to do the 0.5 for a 3x3 building or a 5x5. Because I mean it's just how it works. Because it's only got 5. I mean it has to be a 0.5 position. Also pylons. Pylons go on 0.5. I think pylons go on 0.5.
Okay, now it's working. So weird. Now it's working. That could be a framework thing. So maybe I'll bring it to Rasper and see if we can take a look at it. Maybe it's a framework thing.
You might be on the wrong one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Ah.
Oh, what happened?
That is not the right window. Why is that not the right window? I'll run it again. I don't know why it said that it was. Oh. Well, it won, except for this situation that sometimes happens, and oh my god. It's like the worst scenario ever. Anyways, I don't know why it does that. I don't know what the solution is to that later. That ramp is like the devil.
Ramps are oh my goodness.
That ramp is the devil.
I literally probably spent like hundreds of hours just on ramps in the past.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that ramp because like once it goes up that ramp, it gets that situation. It's so terrible.
It's a lot of code to know to deal with ramps. I'll just say that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. So I'll just kind of like we'll leave it for now.
At least as far as how I know how to do it. Maybe somebody has a more elegant solution. I don't know. So we're on the right side this time. Am I looking at the right screen?
Maybe
Yep.
you can see, right? Okay.
Yep.
They look closer together.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that position looks good, but maybe we need to freeze like one side of them. See, they ended up going like almost together there because they got there so quick. That looked a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But this is also the other side. Yeah, this is gonna win.
That was good. That was actually really, really good. That was really good. I know one of the things I noticed is that seems to be a pain is the the idea that the stalkers get there a lot faster than the zealots. And I don't know, I don't know how much of that problem will be when we go up against Zerglings, and actually Zerglings will be the biggest problem.
Well, they shouldn't be able to surround too well as long as the Zealots stay up against the wall.
Oops, the wrong one.
Are we on the right side again? Or over the left side?
Where can't I see the other one? Hold on. That's weird. I can only see. There we go. Oh, we won it.
Are we on the right side? I was even better
A
than
lot.
all the other ones.
That was better. I didn't get to fully see the whole thing.
Wow, that was only one.
I only lost one.
That's insane.
Okay, let's see that again. Hopefully I'll get the proper side when I set it up this time. Oh, it's not open. Oh, okay. Well, guess I have the right one this time. Oh, yep, that's the right one.
We should
Weird.
fix that.
They're not. Are they gonna go to the right spot still? Probably not.
I think I'm looking at the right one. I think.
Also, they're not stutter stepping. Why aren't they stutter stepping? What's going on here? We've done the right side before, no? Haven't we done the right side?
I don't know. I see the left side only.
What? Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I thought for sure that I already selected it. Okay, that's fine. Let me do this again.
So we lost on the right side.
We lost on the right side, and it didn't do the right coordinates. It didn't do the right coordinates. So
that's something weird there. I'm not sure. All I know to do with that is just print out a bunch of.
Let's see if we can get the right.
Did you get the starting? Did they have the starting? You can see up there. It's already got a print with the starting on the right.
Yes.
Is that working? So is that triggering? Because if that triggers, then
it does. But because we have the print statement, I think it's way up there.
Yeah. We should take that out. Comment it out. It might be useful again, but
it's why is this not loading? Wait. Okay, let me try this again. Wait, close and open it again. Actually, we should have commented out the statement. Oh, okay, let it run again, and then. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on here? Okay, which side are we on? Right, that's the right side.
So are we always red? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we're always red. So the left side works. Oh, wait, what's going on
Wait,
here?
that's not
not
the right positions.
That's not the right positions at all. That is weird. That could be a framework. Like, we could be running into
I don't think that stalker back there is firing either. It's not. That's why we're losing on the left. That left stalker is not shooting. He's just sitting there.
Now he's fine, and he's not stutter stepping back. I think this might be a bug with this framework. So, but the thing is, it's inconsistent. It appears to be very inconsistent, and that's very. Let's run this again. Let's run the code. Because we didn't change anything, did we? No.
Well, the left side hasn't been working well, but I thought it was splitting.
No, it was the right side that wasn't working too. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second.
I think. I don't know. I get confused on the sides a bit. Okay, so that was blue that I was seeing for a second, but now I'm seeing red.
Yeah, you should be seeing right now. Oh, it's frozen.
Now we're on the right side, right?
Yeah, but
This is the right side?
Yeah, this is the right side.
Or are they trying to move?
It's frozen. They're not moving.
Froze?
Yeah, they don't move when they're something's wrong with the coordinates again. So that
What's
might
the error there? What's that error say exactly?
when they freeze, it doesn't give an. Oh wait, it does give an error. Sorry, it does give an error. Something like
Value of P. Isn't that value not be too high?
Yeah. So kind of.
Was that 2 point? Can you scroll up just a tad bit?
Yep.
3. 2 point. Oh, it's that long. There's something. Oh yeah, that was framework related. I guess I don't know.
I think it's framework related. So I'll have to talk to Rasper. I think I already have this. I think I have this error already copied and pasted. Let me double check. Yeah, I have this error. I have this error copied and pasted. So I have to send it to him. Let me double check if it's the exact same one, where it says. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, so I have this error copied and pasted ready to give to him. I forgot to do it last week.
I guess that's what it is. I don't know because I mean the coordinates are fine. I mean the only other way it could be on this side is if they're not getting the right coordinates. But I don't know why it wouldn't do that consistently.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't do it consistently.
It had that scientific number on the coordinate, and I could see where that could cause an error.
That's not the right side. Oh, did it freeze again?
Yep.
That's so weird. Try it again. It's like rolling a dice. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I close the bot, the NPC then goes wild. Let's try again. There's a point on attacker, so attacker... It's something... Oh, now it's working.
Is it splitting?
Is it splitting? It is splitting.
Yep. Okay. You could probably move those into the center more because they're kind of still... You know what I'm saying?
You mean the zealots?
Yeah, because they're still kind of behind that edge there. Oh, that's not good. Everything's fighting, though. But that one went way... Yeah. Maybe win by kiting, but it's unlikely. Oh, and you got the low ground.
Oh, God. No.
But yeah, I think because that's kind of far enough back that I think you can probably do like a 0.5 and a 1.
Okay, let's do it.
1.5. See what I'm saying? Where is that? Right here. So we'll change these to 1 and 0. See how that works. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
let's try that.
Try.
I mean, I guess technically we could start. Yeah, okay, that's what that is. Never mind. It's just not in order. Well, Zealots are technically 0.75 wide, right? So we could maybe go even closer.
Is that getting them closer together? Like the...
Yeah. I think they're 0.75 in width, I think. But I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. We're on the left side again. That's
yeah,
cool.
we're on the left side again.
It's not doing the positions. I don't think that's... I think that's the framework thing again. I bet the stalkers aren't going to engage like before.
Yeah.
One's engaging and one's not.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I bet the only reason the one is engaging is because it just happens to be in range. It's not going towards them.
It probably wouldn't fire if it wasn't.
Right? It's just not moving. It just happens to be in range. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on there. I'm not sure. We didn't take that line out, did we?
The print. Did we take it? No, we didn't. comment that out. Let's comment out that one.
Here it is. Right? No, this is start. Control here. Is this it? So next time.
That's blue.
The PM triggered. I saw the PM trigger. I saw that. Even with the line. Oh, I'm on the wrong side though.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to switch it.
There we go. Are they going?
They're not going.
I saw the PM trigger though, and then there was some other text with it too, but I don't know. I couldn't catch it.
What is that? No, he's stuck. Oh no! Oh, you know it's because it's not firing properly because it's not trying to stutter back. If it was stuttering back, it would have worked. Something's up with the framework. It was like now it's not even stuttering back. So, or it could be like, what if it's maybe something interfering with? No, but it would be consistent. It wouldn't be so inconsistent. Yeah, it wouldn't be so inconsistent. If it was something with our code, it wouldn't be inconsistent. It would be consistently not firing.
How does this assign defensive positions code? What caused this? Caused this up here? It's only on BMA. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to. I'm looking at instances of what's defining the positions. This position here, and I'm just trying to find.
Yeah, I'll add some YouTube comments while you look through it. How can I find you on the Discord? Right now, the Discord is our member-only Discord. So right now, I keep it pretty much private to members. If you're a member, you can get access to the Discord. If not, you can find me here. This is where I am. The Discord and our forum is member-only. ! Join. You can find information there. If not, obviously, you can chill here on the YouTubes.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Just try it again, I guess. I don't know.
So inconsistent.
There's no other places. That's the only other place that's defining the positions. And I saw the thing load. We shouldn't have all the prints, so should be able to see if it loads.
Which map?
Starting on the right.
No, starting on the right. Yeah.
Or starting on the left. It would also be good to see if it triggers before or after that one arrow. Starting on the right.
Oh, starting on the right. Oh, do you see it? Am I in the right one?
Yep, yep,
Okay,
yep.
good.
You're on the right one. Is it trying to go to the right spot?
It is.
Yes. And see, they're all closer together right there, and like making a little tiny wall. So the stalkers might be too close, though.
Yeah, I think the stalkers are too. Well, now they're working properly.
Yeah,
Like
they're triggering.
They are triggering. Now
wonder
they're
if-
actually stepping back. Wow, and they won.
It's good when it works.
I wonder if I don't know. I'm wondering if because like right now the stalkers are really fast and the zealots are really slow, and it doesn't seem to be giving them the advantages I originally had hoped. I'm wondering if maybe if we had it that this no because if we had this, I was say okay, what if we had the stalkers up in the corner and the zealots kind of like stand in front of them, but then if they get to be able to step back in any particular way, they would then try to stutter back into the wall, and then they have no advantage then they get like, especially if there's Marines, then they would try to stutter back into the corner. Oh, this map is hard. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Because I was in my mind, I was like, okay, well,
we're basically keeping the zealots in a line together too now.
Yeah, the zealots are good. The thing is, the zealots are slow. They might even be too slow because the stalkers are getting there really quickly. The stalkers are getting in position, but then the zealots are. Actually, let's make sure this is the right one.
Yeah, you pretty much need the upgrade to get the zealots to keep up with the stalkers.
Yeah, let's see if this is
they're
the right.
about even
Okay, it's
then.
the right side. Okay, so like, they're going to the right spot. This is good. This is like theoretically it's good, but like, once they break free.
Well, they're not that bad. I mean, they are
guess
faster.
so. But like, look at that. By the
They're
time
all
they
getting in the way there too.
Okay, that kind of worked out. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Well, the other bot's putting their stalker way out in front.
Yeah, right? So, because the stalker is fast, and so for them, the stalker comes out first way into the front. And that's, look at that. We actually did it pretty good there. That works out really well. I'm like...
I want to see some other from the left side. We're getting a lot of rights. It works well on the right, but I haven't seen it. I don't think we've won on the left side yet that I've noticed.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a right side.
You mean left?
Oh wait,
Oh,
no.
That was the right side last time.
No,
right?
sorry, you're right. Left side. Oh, this one looks like it's a left side, I think.
Yeah. If we're red, always that seems to be the case.
Is it the left? Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
looking at the right side.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
There we go.
I think I had.
How's the positioning?
The position's off again.
I haven't seen the position right on the left side. Have we seen the position right on the left side yet?
I don't think so.
But they should be.
Maybe the coordinates are wrong because maybe this thing is not symmetrical. Maybe we're under the guise that this is symmetrical and it's not symmetrical.
Well, I mean, what's that red dot to the center there? Something's trying
That's a good question. What is that red dot? Is that us?
Is that the? I think that's the. Yeah, I think that's what the stalkers are trying to do. Yeah, can you go to the starting on the left? It's right there. Huh. Yeah, the stalkers were trying to hit the center point.
Wonder if maybe there's a problem with the stalkers on the left?
Well, the zealots didn't go where they were supposed to either.
Maybe
Even though it said.
maybe the stalkers are actually being set to the wrong position on the left. Maybe we should explore the left where the stalkers are going. On the left
They're
side.
going to -6. I mean, it should be symmetrical, right? And why would they go to the center? Why are they trying to go to the center? Do you have some? Well, no, that would trigger on both sides. I don't know.
That's
I'm
weird.
confused.
Because they would, yeah, you're right. Because they would. Okay, let's try maybe -5 for the stalkers on the left and see.
That'll move them closer, won't it?
-7 then. What is
Yeah,
that?
I think so.
-7.
Try that.
Let's just see.
But these here aren't loading either, and these should load because I know the Z-axis or the Y-axis on these here. These are right. The Y, the 1.5s, because they're working down here.
Yeah.
And the -4. I mean, maybe it's
Maybe we're going under the assumption that the map is made perfectly symmetrical, and it's not. Maybe that's like our assumption is that it is.
It has to be.
It has to be, right? But like, I don't know. Like, I agree. Like, it should be like, but it doesn't. Like, it should be perfectly symmetrical. But here we are.
I don't know.
It should be perfectly symmetrical, but like, yeah,
I don't see
like
any problems at all. Oh, good. We're on the left side again.
Are we on the left?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have the wrong one. So let's try this one. Oh, there it is.
Where are they going? Oh, it's working there. Well, kind of. It was working.
It worked, but
The stalker kind of took off there very early, didn't it?
yeah, and it's stalkers. They also the stock. Oh, it is stuttering back. Okay, so now it's stuttering back.
I don't think it was engaged there for a while, though. It seemed like it wasn't.
That is weird.
But the positions showed up.
Okay, let's.
They weren't doing that before, and I don't understand that.
Let's just go that again. Let's see. Dyson, why are you screaming Andy? Thought for a second, like, Andy Man? Okay, we'll give it a few more tries. We'll be winding down a few more minutes for this session. But other than the inconsistency, I think we've made a lot of good progress. I'm having a little bit doubts. Oh, let me make sure actually, am I on the right side? Okay. Oh, we're on the right side this time.
Let's see if it works.
No. So despite the inconsistency, though, like when it works, it works. Like, look at these stalkers just like,
resetting it?
What are they doing?
I mean, I don't understand why it's changing the position. I looked, and there's the only other place it was changing the position is the one that only gets called on the BMA, and it would be printing out that
Oh, I forgot.
that information, so it's not being called.
Dyson's right.
Sure assign.
Andy Man made this map. I forgot, so maybe he screwed it up. We can blame Andy. Andy Man broke this map. Maybe it's broken. Okay, well, we won that, but like, they're still not. Did they take any? Okay, they didn't take any damage. Why are they focusing on the middle though? Look at this.
Yeah, they're not fighting at all. They're just something's going on, and all the coordinates are just not working right. I don't know what it is.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Are they? What's going on there? Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's correct though. I don't know. Because that's my first time seeing it, but that's so weird.
Yeah, something's going for the center there.
So whenever it's broken, it goes for the center. So that, all right, we know now, or like whenever it's broken, it goes for the center. It's identifying the right map, right? When we start? Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching every time just to make sure. Because I'm trying to figure out if something's overriding the positions, but I can't find anything in the code. Or see anything.
Oh,
then we get in there.
and now it's frozen.
Go back up. See if you on that. See if it's triggered the map before that error comes out. If the map reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it was. I saw it starting on the right.
Starting on the
so
right.
It's loading. It should be loaded. But something is apparently, I don't know.
Caught unknown exception encountering floating point overflow. The value of P is too large for this data set. For such large P, consider using special case P and dot inf.
Yeah, it's got like a number that's so big it's showing it in scientific number.
It must be. It might. This might be. This might be something that is framework specific. Because I feel like maybe it's getting. Because the query tree, we use this query tree when we're doing if enemy unit, when it's checking if the enemy unit is checking if the enemy unit exists. Like here, get unit in range, which we call with the enemy unit, and maybe every other time is causing it to overflow.
Yeah, this got to be a.
It has to be
the framework.
I don't see framework. Okay, so
we'll. It's easier to blame somebody else anyway.
Yeah. Mind me, you get me. I was like, it's not my fault. Obviously not. Ironically enough, when I tell Raspberry, he'd be like, it's something with your code. Let me see your code. I bet it. Like when I say to Raspberry, like, oh, Raspberry, it's something in the framework. He's gonna be like,
it's always yeah.
He's gonna be like,
I get it from his.
He's gonna like, let me see your code. Let me link me your code. Like, absolutely not. Well, he wouldn't say absolutely not, but he's very well good with that. But he's like, oh, let me see your code first.
Yeah, and he's probably right.
I know. There might be something we're passing that's like broken, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's too inconsistent. It's way too inconsistent. I'm actually willing to say that I'm pretty sure it is a framework thing because we haven't changed anything. We just ran it a couple of times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. No, that could be that a data set we're passing over is not very friendly to the framework. I mean, we could also try disabling. No, but we need it. I was say check enemy unit in range because I think that's the thing that's in the framework that is getting overflowed, which is get enemy unit in range, which should be in the melee control attackers in the control attacker function.
I think it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn? Actually, we're gonna end it. Actually, we're gonna round it off for the night because I'm actually in a time zone one ahead of my normal regular time zone.
So is that like before Eastern? So is it 8:30 there?
Yeah, it's 8:30 here.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't realize there was a time zone.
Yeah, I'm 1 hour ahead of the Eastern time zone.
Other than like up in Canada way up
there. Okay, so maybe we should put some. Well, my to-do list is to ask Rasper about this error, but I guess other than this, if we fix this, I think I want to say it's ready, but actually, I can get rid of this to-do because this is actually no longer a problem.
Oh yeah, it does pretty good when it's not.
When it's not broken,
when it works, it works.
Okay, so if we fix this problem, with the I'm gonna say it's a framework for now. Assuming it's not, even if it's not the framework, Rasper will figure it out. Because he can
debugging.
Yeah, like. So no matter what, like we'll get it figured out by next week, and then I think we can put it on the ladder and see how it does against other people. I think
good. It's gonna be cool to see a bot on the ladder that I've put some work on. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I think if we figure out that problem, we'll put it on the ladder, and then if not, then like if Rasper says it's something else and I have to look into it, then we'll figure that out like debug wise. But he'll at least be able to give us a direction. If that's the case, that's fine because he can dig deeper and he can understand what this part actually means, like holistically. And then if that's the case, because I think he might even say I have to. What did he say to me? I think was this Skippy? So I think one time he said when I had this problem on my main bot, it was like Skippy, and I might have to reinstall it. But I don't think that's the problem. But either way,
I don't know. I never used it.
I think it's in the Python SE2. Anyways, either which way, I think he'll give me a better idea of what we're looking at, and then from there we can put it up on the ladder. And wait, you know what we didn't do yet? We didn't. Did we have a a check for if the enemy doesn't attack? We have one for, we have it turned, do we have it turned off here on this map?
I'm not sure because it attacked every time in our testing. So
Yeah, but if the
it always seemed to us.
if the opponent, because we have a dummy bot that doesn't attack, so that if the opponent doesn't, okay, so we actually have to test the, so that's what we'll do for the to do is we'll test to make sure if the enemy delays. So we'll say we'll check, put in my personal notes first. If the enemy, just to do check the what the bot does if the enemy doesn't attack. So we have a dummy bot that doesn't attack. Dummy turn on dummy bot that doesn't attack, and we'll actually put that to do around the other part. We have another. Is it delayed attack? I think it's delayed attack. Is delayed attack our? Oh yeah, so we have a delayed attack function. Or was it launch late attack? It might be launch late attack. Where's launch late attack? Elsewhere. Launch late attack.
So it's after time equals 30. I saw it up there.
Oh, did you see it? Is it launch late attack?
Yeah, it's after if there's no enemy sighted for 30 seconds, it launches.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. If not, okay. So I'll put like a little bit of a to do here. To do. Set. We actually have to have the units go around the main part of the base. If it doesn't go that way, so we have to get them to go above the map and go around so that the enemy is out of its own. Because what I do know on this map is that bots that set up on this map, if they don't attack, that means they put themselves in their own favorable formation. So we're gonna actually want to go around them and come around to their main pylon. Set coordinates of army to go around if launch late attack is true and it is on map. Is this PM? This is PM.
Yeah, PM.
On PM.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the coordinates switch to going around, and then they go to attack the main pylon of the enemy. Most of these bots, though, they have proximity alerts to when your bot gets close to their pylon, and they just run back to their pylon anyway. So we can probably catch them off guard, which is what I'm hoping for. Because I notice a lot of bots that if you go for their pylon, they automatically retreat back to their pylons. So hopefully we can also get some advantage that way. So cool. That was this session. Let me actually save my notes, and then actually I'm gonna push this so that if Rasper wants to see. So what will we do today? We set zealot form. Actually, I say we finished it. Finished zealot for initial formation. Initial formation on PM. Yeah, that's what we did. And then we'll push that. And that way, if Rasper wants to take a look, you can see. Perfect. All right, so, how many lines does your bot have right now? Good question. I would say, I'm gonna guess 500 at a quick glance. 425. 425. I think the next bot I build, I actually will start putting them in their own I'll break the modules off into smaller files. I find that I was going through Rasper's bot, and I'm like, oh, his bot's so clean and so easy to follow. Because he puts his stuff in modules in different files, and it is a lot easier to navigate. I just put them all in one file, and that has, I think, It's not like the worst, but it definitely, when the bot starts to get bigger, it gets harder to follow. Luckily, these microbots are simpler, so yeah, it's not too bad. So yes, so that's this session this week. We'll be back next week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, to do the bot. I made a bot for SC2, but I suffered compilation errors, and it put it down to work on something different. Compilation errors. I was gonna speculate, but I can't speculate when actually knowing too much about the bot, because that could be anything. So yeah, if you want actually to join up with us on the membership, actually let me kill this music so I'm not fighting over it. But join up on the membership. I'm working on some challenges, and I'm working on some projects that people can work on themselves or in groups. One of the key things, like obviously there's a ladder, but I think that one of the things I'm trying to build this community to be is to work on projects together. Like bot coding can be a kind of a solitary thing, and I'm hoping that I can hopefully change that and make that a little bit more of a communal thing where we can build bots together. Obviously, we have pro bots, but I like to build some projects. So this one is what we do together. This is the mob programming, but I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks/months I'll have a challenges for people to try for themselves, hopefully in groups to solve. I already have my speed challenge one, and yes, and if you're in the membership, I have the live AMA with a Frost Giant developer, so feel free to come for that. I think that. Oh, I thought my internet's starting to get finicky. That's Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, or 6:30 Eastern, I think. Come down for that. If you are to the membership, it's okay. I'll be putting that stuff on YouTube starting tomorrow. I'm trying for weekly uploads here on YouTube. So, you made me full facial thing. There you go. I'm trying to do some weekly uploads here on YouTube starting tomorrow. I feel like I can maintain it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've been working pretty hard on, recording some stuff ahead of time, and hopefully you enjoy it. So stay subscribed, and you'll get that notification. If you, again, want to be part of some of the stuff I'm doing, because my goal is to help. And I think one of the biggest things is sometimes it's difficult to get started on your own. So join up in the membership and get started with me. Other than that, I don't know if Mind Me's still here, but thank you so much, Mind Me, for being here with me and not making this so solitary. I always like when you're here, Mind Me. I enjoy your company. So it makes me not feel like I'm not suffering alone. And that's a benefit, I think, is like sometimes, especially for our assembly, is you get to bounce ideas off of each other and get insights. So for those of you on the stream, thank you for showing up. I'll see you next week.